Hello, welcome to Gaming with Jollins. We are playing Stonehearth. We're on the Alpha 8. This is release 205, and I've chosen now to start, well, to showcase Stonehearth because I believe it's at the point now where we can actually play it properly. There's a lot of stuff in there. You can really get us going. We've got mining, we've got some house templates, we've got roads in there as well. We've got combat system. We've got lots of different roles and jobs, and we've got farming and all sorts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase this. Show you the best of Stonehearth basically. So we're going to go with a no game. We're going to go on normal. What we're looking for is like an area with lots of trees, and what we really need is a cliff face or something for our mining, and lots of berry bushes and stuff like that. So let's try here. There we go. So this is a stable build. There is a newer build available, a development build, but this has a few more bugs and stuff like that, so we're just going to go with this one for today. Okay, so click the banner to choose the settlement's location. Right, so click anywhere. Right, there we go. So if we go, so let's go here. There's lots of bushes and stuff like that, and we can clear out these trees, so that's not a problem. There we go. We're going to call it, well, Jollsville, of course. There we go. Right, so let's chop down some of these trees. Screw it, and we'll harvest some berry bushes as well. Let's just get these guys working. Now we're going to need some stockpiles, so I'm going to just drag out a nice big stockpile. Oh, never mind. Drag out a nice big stockpile, and for now we'll just stick everything in there, and I'll run through the different options we have for that in just a second. I want these guys to get these berries as well, so we're going to go with that and that. Oh, and a small back here. There is a reason why I'm doing all this, which will become evident soon. Okay, caravan approaches. Caravan approaches. Hello, Jollsville. I come bearing goods for trade. Would you like to give me 9 juniper logs in exchange for 7 picket fences? Why not? Yeah, let's do it. We have plenty of, well, we have plenty of logs, so, and it saves us building the fences. Oh, brings a knife to the table. Okay, so let's promote our first ensign to the carpenter with the saw. So we can go into the Hearthlings, the little citizens tab, and we'll promote the first worker, Elena Kuroda. And we've got many options here available to us, but these ones here, which are greyed out, we don't actually have the items to do it, or we don't meet the criteria. So this here, so you can select miner. We need a miner's pick, which is crafted by the blacksmith. And for instance here, we need the hammer, mason's mallet and chisel, practice sword, etc. So what we're going to do is we're going to go saw, which we have. We've met all the criteria. Let's promote them. There she goes. See that animation. And she's going to need a place to work, so we'll put down our workbench. Now I like to put a nice stockpile next to her. There we go. And we're going to limit it to construction and tools and goods. Oh, and weapons and armor as well, because she does do swords and bucklers and stuff like that. So there we go. And we will start with a farmer's hoe. We're just going to build that, and we'll use that later on. Okay. Let's chop down some more of these trees. We need to create some land before we can go ahead and build. So we'll chop down that. We'll chop down these. Okay. Here we go. And then we'll look at building. It's a lot of word. I mean, the great thing about this is we can see our carpenter chipping in as well. Obviously, when there's nothing to do here, they'll happily go in and pick up items and help build and stuff like that. So you're not completely crippled if you use up all of your workers for, you know, different roles and tasks and stuff like that. Now we have another item here, the trapper's knife. Now we can go ahead and use this to create a trapper. And with this, we can set down zones and we can trap animals, and we get things like fur pelts, like jerky, like meat jerky. Let's do that. Okay, fantastic. Right, so zones, trapping ground, and we'll just set up a nice big trapping ground out here, so they'll come out and just set up traps, trap little animals, and murder them. You know, like you should and all. Okay, so we got lots of resources here. It's all a bit, you know, gobbledygook and stuff like that, all over the place. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up another zone, and we're going to have this one just for food. So we're going to go none, just food and drink. And what I'm going to do is we'll go back into there. And I'm going to disable food on this one. Also disable a couple of other things like construction, tools, goods. In fact, we'll just have resources in there. And what these guys are going to do is they're going to sort through the piles and put them in the right places. So in here we should only really have wood and stone. Oh, as well as other like minerals and stuff as well. There we go. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our first building. Building design. Construction. Now, there is a few little templates which are quite nice. We've got dining hall there, we've got the shed sleeping quarters, cottage for two, and tiny little cottage. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a big shed sleeping quarter. So here we can see we need 11 wood, we need a door, 5 windows, 2 lamps, and 4 beds. So first of all, we're going to select, as we can see here, we're going to put in a nice big clearing. We'll pop that down, and then we've got the little template, so we can go through. We can actually set up other ones and stuff like that, but we're not going to. Close that, and we're going to go back into. So we're going to click on building design again. Where we're going to click the building. What we do now, we can go into the building manager, and I'm happy with everything here, so I'm just going to go ahead and click build, and it gives you, do you really want to start building? Yes, let's start building. There we go, and we can see the little Hearthians going along, and they are. They're going to start building, and I love this because you see them digging out little foundations and stuff. As well as that, they also build brick by brick, so you can really see the building come along, and you can build up the scaffolding, and yeah, it looks great. It's nice, you can just sit there and watch it a little bit. Now, just showing you here, you can see the trapper. Now they've trapped like some animals, so here we got this little squirrel, another little squirrel. I think that was a fox there a second ago, but he might have escaped the trap. Anyway, there we go. And then the trapper's going to go over there and he's going to create up some nice jerky. Okay. So there is a few items we needed for this building that we you noticed, like we needed a door and some windows and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the carpenter's workshop. There we go. And we're going to select which items we need. So we needed a wooden door. So what I like to do is I like to maintain one door at all times, so then we don't have to keep coming into this inventory and like building them, building however many you need. So we go, we're going to craft that, and we needed 5 windows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to maintain 2 in the stockpile at all times. So what I'll do is I'll pick them up, we'll stick them in the hole in the wall, and by then the carpenter should have created another 2, and they'll come back for that, and they'll continue to do so until obviously all the items have been placed inside the house. That means I don't have to micromanage it. So there we go. Now there's a few items here, like for instance we needed the lantern, wall-mounted lantern. Which we don't have access to yet, because we need to basically we need to level up our carpenter, and once they got to level 1 we should have access to this item. That shouldn't take too long. There we go, so she's already level 1. So we can go back into the workbench, and we can do the same, maintain 1. There we go, so we've got those 3 items that we need in there. We also needed beds. I don't like to maintain beds because you only really need 1 per citizen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and build the 4. And as soon as they're built, they'll stick them in there. Okay. Nice little view this is. I love the new particle effects on the fire. It just seems that much warmer. Okay, so here we can see the trapper, he's brought back, or she's brought back, some squirrel jerky and a squirrel pelt. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, just so we can get this done a little bit faster. This is 2 times speed. So see, we can already see that they've put one of the beds in. And citizens already feeling tired. Now we have more than 4 citizens, so we're going to have to, well, some of them are going to have to sleep rough tonight. Okay, so what's next? So we have ourselves a trapper and a carpenter. So next on the list is the farmer. So we're going to promote the 3rd citizen to a farmer, and we're going to go ahead and see how that works. There we go. That was double timed, of course. Right, so farms work just like other stockpiles, but they do work slightly different. I'll show you how they work. So we set up the farmland with the zones, and then we choose the crop. So we're going to go with turnips because they have a quick turnaround. So then, but hopefully by day 2 we should have crops that we can actually harvest. There we go. So we can see the farmer there. He's tilling the land, ready to plant the seeds. Oh, let's remove that. And we're going to go ahead and do the second one. Fibers. This will work great for the weaver. Great. So with this we can create cloth and stuff like that. So we'll go ahead and put that down. And the third one, which is even smaller still, is a smaller grown crop. We're going to go with the corn. It takes a little long to grow, but it's nice to have a bit of variety to eat. Let's face it, you don't want to eat turnips and berries your whole life, do you? So we can see, it's tilling the land. Rich dirt, good dirt, fair dirt. Right, okay. Let's slow it down a bit here. Right, so we've got the daily update. Now the daily update, I'll show you now. There we go. Fantastic. Oh, we just hit it low on the net worth. So here we're going to need to be digging out dirt and acquiring resources and stuff to increase our worth. So what happens if we meet the criteria for this here, we're able to get new citizens joining our village. So it helps us to grow, and you know, once we, if I show you here, I mean there are a lot of jobs to fill, and of course we only have the 8. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? We only have the 7 citizens. So really, ideally we want lots of workers and specialised roles as well. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll wait for these guys to finish, and then we'll move on to the next part. Speed it up a little bit. Let's just watch these guys build. You can hear the guy there tilling as well, putting the dirt in. I love just watching these guys work. It's great. I love it. There we go. So the building's finished. What they're going to do now is they're going to deconstruct the scaffolding, and they're going to turn that back into the base resource wood, and that'll go straight back into the stockpile. Caravan approaches. Let's have a look. Hello, Jollsville. I come bearing goods for trade. Would you like to give me 4 baskets of berries in exchange for 15 juniper logs? We don't really need... I'll tell you what, we'll go ahead and do that anyway, because we have lots of berries, and we always have the berry bushes and stuff like that as well. So you can always just go ahead and do that. And it saves us cutting down as well. So here we can see the trades that happened, and we've got the wood. Now these trades can save you a lot of time, or they can, you know, be quite useless. It just depends. Right, so I guess it's dinner time. So then let's run through the next section, which is going to be mining. So we've got a nice little area here, so we're going to mine through. It's all just dirt, but what we'll do is we'll kind of stagger it going down. Oh. I didn't mean to click that. Okay, so let's go. Build and design. No, sorry, it's actually under harvest. So we'll click mine. And what we'll do is we'll just dig out this area here, so it's a bit flusher. There we go, we've acquired some stone already. Right, so bop, bop, bop. And then the workers will then continue to dig through until they've acquired resources. So here we need stone for things like the mason and the blacksmith and stuff like that. Well, really for the blacksmith we need minerals in order to create new weapons and armor and, you know, useful items like that. Oh, so that was quick. I suppose I have got it on double time. Let's dig it out another area. So here we can drag to dig as well. Okay. So, well, we've got a few stones and stuff like that, so let's go ahead and see what else we can do. Now, I think the next step would be to create a weaver. We go ahead and create a weaver, and a wooden practice sword for now as well, although we won't use it just yet. There we go. Probably not what you should be doing. Oh, I see. So we have a problem here because we're missing some of the resources needed to create the item. So here we need a bundle of fibre. Now, bundle of fibres can be found throughout the land, or they can be harvested. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some. There we go, there's some there. And we're going to go and harvest that. Oh, did you see that? A little goblin there. Let's defend. So we can defend. Let's kill that little guy. Good job, guys. Back to normal. That's right, so I sent all my citizens in to defend, well, the village against the little thieving goblin. Let's set it back to normal because that was a bit fast. Okay. They're going to go ahead and they're going to put it in there, then the carpenter's going to come pick that up. Or rather, she just went there straight out and got it. No, wait, what's that? Goblin honor token. Ooh! Okay, let's stick that down. Not quite sure what that does, but maybe it's a warning for goblins not to come back. Ah, that's neat. Okay, so here we go. We have the weaver's spindle. The spindle. And then we're going to go ahead and promote our 4th worker to the weaver. There we go. Exciting stuff. I'm going to go ahead and put this workbench, obviously the weaver needs a workbench too. I'm just going to put it here. So they can share the stockpile. It's only a small stockpile, but we're not looking to create too many items. Oh, so she's there building. What we do need is we need more fibres. So see if there's any nearby. There's some there, that's quite far away, but we'll do that. We'll harvest those. And we'll go for those. And those, why not? We'll just stick with those for now. So, we can actually see into the building. If we go ahead, we can click the... see that? Ah, nice and tidy. So we can see the walls down, and that rotates around, and we can see through. Or we can go one step further, and we just have all the walls down completely. Depends on how you like it. I mean, personally, I like the walls up, so have them to have their little privacy. Okay. Now, like with the carpenter, I like to maintain a few items in this one, because the bolt of cloth, which is required for lots of things, like you need the bolt of cloth here and there and etc. So this is like your big item that you need to create. This is your small item. But you need 3 of these for one of those. So what I like to do is I like to maintain 3. Sorry, there we go. So they create the 3 of those, then he'll create 1 of these, and I like to maintain 2 of these. So then we've always got 2 of those and 3 of those in the stockpile at one time, which is quite nice. Now, seeing as we do have, what do we have? We have leather, we have fur pelts rather. We might want to create a couple of these as well. I'm going to head, it's used for the leather vest, so what I'm going to do is I'm just actually create 2 of these. And then we can think about getting ourselves a footman to defend our village. There we go, they're all coming back. We're going to need as much of this as we can get. And of course we are growing it in the farm as well. Well, that's corn. Silkweed sprout. It's not a lot, but you know, we're just going for a little small compact village for the moment. Okay. Let's clear out some more of this forest. There we go. And then we'll think about creating some smaller huts for the guys to live in. What we're going to do is just a small hut, and we're going to stick a bed in there, so that at least they have somewhere to sleep. speed it up a little bit, just so these guys can pick up. What's this? Oh, okay, so he's already harvesting the turnips. Right, so let's slow it down. What's this? Okay, so Weaver level 1. Okay, fantastic. So she's already creating bolts of cloth. And we've got Trapper level 2. So you can now charm a pet. The Trapper will occasionally choose to turn a particularly fine animal into a pet. Oh, that's really cool. And then I'll have them running around in a little town. We can all pet the little raccoons and the little foxes and the rabbits. There you go, she's popping down all the pelts. There's a lot of dead animals. Okay, and there we go. The farmer's reached level 1. So what he's doing there is he's harvesting the turnips. And then once he's finished, he's going to go ahead and replant them. Which is great. It means we don't have to sit there and micromanage the farming and stuff like that. And just for good measure, let's harvest these berries. Now, it is a lot, but I really want to get that new denizen, a little citizen. There we go, daily update. Yep, yep. Fantastic, here we go. New settler would like to join your town. But of course. So Navin Tender. Tenter. Okay, straight away, what I'm going to do with this guy is I'm going to promote him to the footman. So we've got someone there to defend our village should anything happen. And I'm going to harvest that. These guys are all busy at work. They've all got their own tasks to do. We've got plenty of items that we need to pick up. There we go. Getting lots of stone. Fantastic. Okay. There we are. We have ourselves a footman. So he's now going to go and patrol and make sure that no goblins are stealing our stuff. So we want to upgrade him, so we're going to think about maybe, let's see, we need her to be level 2, so we're going to have to create some other things first beforehand. So what we could do is we could go and, let's see what, so let's create a fur rug. We'll also create a decorative throw rug. And why not, let's have a small wall mounted banner. Give her jobs to do. Now we've got lots of items here. Let's think about using some of them. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into design and build. Place furniture. And I'm going to put these fences down. Sorry, try that one again, sorry. So do we rotate these ones or there? Yeah, we go. Pop that there, pop that there, pop that there. Oh, we can actually, how many have we done? Oh, that's all of them, I believe. Let's just leave it like that. Trader. Okay. Let's see. We've been able to trade you 3 comfy beds. Oh, what we got? 10 mean beds for 3 comfy beds. Now, I don't have 10 mean beds. I'm going to go ahead and decline that. Okay. Right. Let's go check on our progress. So we've got our Weaver. There's she too. Here we go. So we can click on our character sheet. And we can see her experience. So there we are. It's quite close to leveling up to level 2. Close that. So yeah, she's quite a dim one, this Wiz. Mind one, but there we go. So at least she's got spirit and body. Job abilities. So here we can see standard catalogue. And next we're going to have collaborative insight. The Weaver is now skilled enough to use materials created by other crafters. Fantastic. And this one here is they get a bit of creativity and they create exceptional items. So there might be a different colour, or they might like stand out from the rest of them. I know previously I saw a lantern that was red, which looked really nice. New levels of functionality, classic recipes. Okay, these ones are locked. And Weaver's mastery of his trade allows him or her to come up with completely new ways of using wood. Fantastic. Guard wood. These guys, apparently it's dinner time. Right, what's this? Rabbit pelt. Have they used up all of the, pelts. Okay. So we've got a Weaver level 2 now. Let's go ahead and pop this down in there. We can see how it looks then. There we can see bundle of leathers. So that's there ready for us to go ahead and create our thick leather vest. We'll go ahead and do that now actually. Okay. Ooh, what a lovely little throw rug. Fantastic. Right, so these guys are just sitting around with their fingers in their asses. So let's go ahead and build another building. It's just going to go with a tiny cottage this time. There we go, Bob's your uncle. I'm going to go ahead and click that, and we're going to go build. Yep, start building. Oops. Apparently the trace outline's still there. That's fine. I think he's building the see what's he up to. Creating a spindle. Ah, now he's going to go and build the wall banner that we can stick on the wall there. Well, that's quite funky. Just watch the guys working in the background. And then we have our wall banner. So now he's going to go ahead and create that leather vest. And I want to show you what happens with that leather vest. Let's see. Going to place this. Go ahead and let's stick it there, why not? Doesn't have to be anything fantastic. Now you'll notice that the ladder automatically appears because they need to create the ladder in order to get up. Obviously. So one guy creates the ladder and the other one picks up the item and takes it away. Let's see. So what's she up to now? She's just created a spindle. I'm just going to turn these off for a second, just so we can. Oh, in fact, we can just reorder it. To be honest, we'll stick that back on. So she's put the leather down. And there's the spindle or the thread. She's going to go and create that. That's fantastic. Nice of you to completely step over all of our work. You can see the crops that are growing in the background. And it's already finished. Right, so you can see this guy here. He automatically picked up the item and he's automatically equipped it. So we can look in here. And he's wearing the new leather vest. Oh, this guy is particularly dim-witted, and his body's not so great. He probably wasn't the best person to upgrade, but never mind, we did it anyway. Right, so seeing as he's a bit of a weakling, we might think about possibly upgrading him a little tad. I was looking for a buckler, but I don't think we can create that yet. Okay, never mind. We'll leave that one. But we could perhaps give him a better weapon. We can do that by creating the blacksmith's hammer. Right, let's have a look. Mason hammer and chisel. Sorry. Let's create that. And also do shepherd's crook. As we can see, they made some nice progress on the building here. We're going to need a bed for this actually. Let's go ahead and craft a bed. And for good measure, we'll do some dining tables. And some chairs. Okay. See the farmers slacking on their responsibilities. Oh, crap. There we go, we can see him at work. He's really struggling. Oh, he's running away with our jerky. Cheeky little bugger. Okay, so 1-on-1, he's definitely no match for us. Oh, is he going to chase after the other one? I think he is going to chase after him, but I don't think he's going to catch up with him. Oh, he is a lot faster. He might do. let's speed up and see if he catches up with him. What the fuck? You just burned it. Cheeky little bastard. Guess some guys just want to watch the world burn, eh? Right. So there you go. He successfully defended the village against 2 goblins. Quite poorly, I must admit. I mean, I really did choose badly with him, but never mind. Right, so we've got the Mason's Hammer. Let's go ahead and promote. Who are we going to promote? I wonder. Who do I need for blacksmith? Blacksmith's hammer created by the Mason. Sorry, so we need the Mason first anyway. There we go. So she's there harvesting the okay. There we go. Now she needs a workbench as well. I'm going to pop it down here, but I am going to extend the stockpile. It's getting a little bit full. So, that, we'll just go with that. Okay, fantastic. Let's put the walls down. So the bed's already in there, so they've already taken care of that. That's fantastic. Now I'm going to pop the walls down so we can see what's inside the buildings. Now why not? Why don't we put the fur rug in there as well? Sorry, not the fur rug. The what is it? The decorative throw rug. Oh, there's a little dresser or something needed. Okay. Oh no, let's just create it. Why not? Give them a place to put all their stuff. There we go. Okay. So she's just completely passed out. There we go. She's gonna now go ahead and create a workbench. See here, we got a debuff on her. So clearly she's still tired. Okay. So we can go ahead and there's lots of nice little items here. So we're gonna go. We have to actually level up before we can do the blacksmith's hammer and that as well. So why don't we create some decorative items? We can create a bird bath. Okay. Some stone braziers. Let's create a couple of these ones actually. We can dump them around the village, light up the area. You can create a stone bench, a tower brazier. I can't do that yet. What else can we build? Stack of bricks. I guess that's for roads, which we'll show you next. Okay, let's speed it up a little bit. So we've built this. We're going to go ahead and build another one. Put the walls up so we can see what we're doing. Tiny cottage. Actually, we'll do a cottage for 2. There we go. Right. So what items do we need for this? Let's see. I should have checked earlier, to be honest with you. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and build this. There we go. Start building. And they're going to go ahead and just crack that out. So, fantastic. Right. That's great. So we've got another villager. Lauren. Hi, Lauren. Oh, he's a quickie. Let's check him out and see what he has to offer. Wow, okay. So this guy here would have been perfect as a warrior. In fact, let's just go ahead and let's see, Lorne, isn't it? Lorne. Slow it down a bit. It's change jobs. Let's turn you back into a crappy little worker, and we're going to turn Lorne into our footman. He might actually do a decent job at defending us then. There he is. You can tell he's a lot faster than the other ones. He's going to go ahead and pick that up. Ooh. And he's going to pick up the vest as well. So he's upgraded himself as well. Oh, sorry. So here we can see, there we go, he's got the vest and he's got the little practice sword. He's not leveled up yet, he's still level 0, I guess. He's got his attributes there. Oh, lost him. Let's try that one again. And his morale as well. A caravan approaches. Would you like to give me 15 oak words in exchange for 4 baskets of corn? I'm going to decline that one. It doesn't seem like the best of deals. And to be honest with you, we've got lots of food. We could use more wood though. So we need to build a couple more beds. Let's go ahead. Let's go craft 2. Let's craft another dresser. I guess that wasn't a dresser that needed to be there then. Okay, let's see. Let's just go ahead and place it in there then. Dresser. There we go. These guys here need jobs. So have we leveled up yet? We have, so we can create the blacksmith's hammer. I'm just going to demo the blacksmith's hammer and then we'll go on to roads. All having a nice little chow. And while they're doing that, I'm going to, let's see, building design. I'm going to set up the dining table. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 8 chairs, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So at least I'll have somewhere to eat that isn't the floor. Okay, so you see we've got quite a lot of items in here actually. Let's go ahead and put some of those braziers. I think that's how we pronounce it. If not, I might sound like a complete div. Just dot them around the village. Why not? Have a little stone bench. Put it by the fire. Or bird bath. Stick some of these around the village. There we go. Decorating the place up. Looks good. Okay, and let's promote one of our citizens. We've only got 3 workers left at the moment, but it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and build them anyway. Or let's see, blacksmith. I mean, ideally you want to really slow down on this. You don't want to promote these guys too quickly because then you end up with only just a few workers. There we go. Right, so we've got blacksmith's anvil. Okay, so with the blacksmith you can smelt various types of ores which you can get by mining. You can create more carpenters. You can create more trapper's knives, as well as create weapons and defensive items. So here we go. We've got a trusty shield, got iron mail, full plate mail, bronze breastplates. We won't be able to do this today because it does require a lot of time to mine out all those items. It's kind of end game stuff. Well, end game so far stuff anyway. But just to show you, let's create another weapon. Let's create the stone maul so we can do away with that dirty little sword. So faster, faster, faster. So we can see him. He's seen the nice item. He's going to pick it up. So we've got him a bit tougher now. So here we are. There's the stone maul and the leather vest. So it's not brilliant, but at the end of the day, it is an improvement. It is defensive, and we could do with a shield, but never mind. Here we go. Let's see in action. Yeah. There we go, he's leveled up. And he has been murdered. Oh, okay, so we've got a bit of a fight on our hands then. Let's see if you can take these guys out. Oh, that stone wall does hit quite hard. There we go. He's having no problems with this. Like a boss. Just strolls away. Like nothing happened. Yeah, look at him. Whoa. So, let's just put the walls up a minute. We can see how we're progressing here. So we've got our farm, we've got a small hut, we've got a hut for 2, we've got our sleeping halls, we've got our dining halls, we've got our braziers, chucking out nice light, we've got our stockpiles, workbenches. What I'd like to do if I have a bit more time is set up little huts and put these workbenches in them and put up nice signs and stuff like that so you know where you're going, because if you check out the carpenter's workbench, you see they have signs, so we go the blacksmiths, carpenters, masons, weavers, and just a wooden sign there for, like, I like to put my stockpiles inside as well. It's just a nice little touch. You know, you can hide all this in, like, you know, randomness and have it look quite neat and tidy. We'll just go ahead and check out roads quickly, and here we go. We can see that we can change the road materials, and we can also put a curb up there if we've got bricks, but we're just going to go ahead and create a simple little road extending out from there, and up here. Does that go down and build? Yes, start building. So our guys are going to go ahead and they're going to dig out the foundations once this is finished. Dig out the foundations, yeah, and then they're going to fill them in with roads. Or, if you're this woman here, you're going to go ahead and sleep in a hole, which is not ideal. Dara, you mental case. Anyway, they're going to carry on working. So yeah, I mean, this can really go as big or as small as you really want it to go. You can keep the place quite small and manage a small little village, or you can choose to, you know, accept new villagers every day and continue to expand and build more buildings. And currently at the moment we've got single floors, but I mean, if you really want to, you can go ahead and let's see, design custom building. Can actually build on top of other buildings, so you can do flat roofs, and let's just remove that. You can do flat roofs, and you can build a second building on top, and you can stick ladders onto the roofs, so you can climb up there and stuff like that if you want to. But I mean, frankly, it looks nice. It's single floors, it's not too bad. I mean, I am looking to see if they do something with stockpiles, maybe have racks or something like that, so you can stockpile upwards and, you know, stack items on top of each other, maybe, just so you can have lots of items in a smaller space. So I imagine towards the end of the game, you're losing a lot of resources to build buildings and stuff like that, because, you know, there's one thing building wooden houses, but then you're going to change the materials to stone. You have stone walls to protect you against, you know, big, huge enemies and raids and stuff like that, especially with multiplayer, because multiplayer is expected in this game on the final release. So this is Stonehearth. I hope you enjoyed the video. I've certainly enjoyed playing it, and you know, I recommend you to go check out the website and the forums and stuff like that. I've done so since the Kickstarter. Been following the game, eagerly anticipating its arrival. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description, so certainly recommend checking it out, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.